Hello everyone and welcome to RNG University. On tonight's episode, Toxic on Edge. So, Arena is really weird, or Magic's really weird, because they release announcements stating that there's no more rotation this year. Everyone's going on and on about how that's a terrible idea, which I'm not going to discuss on that. All I'm going to say is they also released something on Arena this week for Midweek Event, which is called On the Edge, which is what we wanted, the actual rotation. So now in Arena, there is a mode for 2 days that you can play that only allows you to run cards from Obi-Wan and Marcher Machine. And I think that's it. Not even Dominaria or United. So I'm going to try this just Toxic deck, the very standard Toxic deck. There's almost nothing changed except for Tamio's safekeeping that's no longer in the deck since that was all the way back in Kamigawa. Now, what I'm going to try to do is see whether or not we can capitalize on that and beat our opponents, because they don't have Mono Red Burn with all of the right spells. They don't have Fable, they don't have Invoke, they don't even have the Populate. So, this deck looks to be okay, right? Looks to be strong. I don't know, but I'm going to try On the Edge with this sort of meta deck and see whether or not we can come out on top. So the deck runs like this. We have 4 Crawling Chorus, 4 Skrelv, Defector, Mite, and 4 Venerated Rotpriest. Early game, we're going to have some little toxic mites going off until we get to turn 2, where we have 3 Jawbone Duelists, 3 Skrelv's Hive, and 4 Slaughter Singer. And the reason why I only run 3 Skrelv's Hives is because I don't want to craft the last one, and I don't have it. So, of course, turn 2, we definitely want to Temple out as well. Going on to turn 3, we have 4 Annex Sentry and 4 Bloated Contaminators. We have our Proliferator, Trampler, and we also have our Removal, if necessary. Early game, that's all we got, right? We got a tiny Brutal Cathar to try to remove our opponent's everything on board so that we can toxic them off. As long as we can get to 10 toxic or 10 poison counters, it does not matter what our opponent has, they still lose. And then, of course, we have some protection spells and some buff spells. So we have Audacity, 4 Audacities for card draw, but also to have our creatures gain trample, which is pretty important. And then we also have Tyvar Stand, which can give our creature hexproof and +X if we need it, or hexproof and indestructible, but also it can trigger the Venerated Rotpriest. That's also pretty good. And finally, we have all the land base. We have 22 lands because we're very lean and low to the ground. So 4 Plains, 3 Forests, 4 Brushland, 4 Razorverge Thicket, 3 Mirrex, and 4 Sea Core. Now, if you do want to run 4 Mirrex, you can. You just add a Mirrex and cut a plane. But I feel like a lot of decks that I think about is that a lot of times Mirrex gets stranded on board as colorless mana. All of our deck is colored mana. Every card is colored mana. No card is just a pure colorless artifact, so I don't know how many Mirrex will really kind of screw us over, and that's why I only run 3, and I added a plane because most of the deck is white rather than green. It's neither here or there. We have these dual color lands. That should be able to help. These are all fast lands, right? Ping land and fast land means that we are able to play in an early game. In the late game, if this is coming to play tap, that's fine, because if we last in the late game, we're probably going to lose anyways. Alright, let's try On the Edge. That's not how I pick, I guess. On the Edge. There you go. So, we're going to try a little something special today. It looks like the meta is going to be pretty stale for the next year and a half. I don't know what they're going to release to really throw it off. But at the very least, for the next few months, meta's not even going to change. After Marcher Machine, after Mat is released, there's nothing else they're going to release for until September without Drain, right? So it's going to be pretty dry. Opponent goes first. That's dumb. I'm going to keep. I have 3 lands. I think it's fine. We'll start with Thicket. Perfect. Crawling Chorus. We're going to crawl over you. You're going to burn that? No, you're not. Mono Red. Still red, huh? Ward. Prowess. Interesting. Should we get out the Hive? Or should we get out the Rotpriest? This gives it +2/+0. So we can trample over and get a Toxic on. I think that's pretty good, right? Wait. Let's not play it in the wrong order. So, Rotpriest. You get a Toxic. We trample over. Alright, you get another Toxic. Now if they want to burn us, they will give us Corrupted. Or if they want to burn our Rotpriest. Perfect. You are now Corrupted. Oh no, are you going to attack us? No attacks. So there's War Pay 2 life. That's interesting. I think we'll do it. Are they going to burn off a 1-4? Big action. Oh no, 2 life. Take another Toxic. Oh, they do have a 4 damage and 1 damage. Oh! Oh, what? Okay. Well, I don't think that's the right play, but gotta let our opponent have whatever they want. Let's play the... No, gotta be careful here. White? No. White? And I want to use the C core, right? So, yeah, we'll play the Hive. Give ourselves lifelink here. We will buff our 1-1. Look at that. Gain some life. Now what are you going to do? What are you going to target? Target a 1-1? I don't even want to protect that then. Make another 1-1. Alright, so... now they're at 7. Let's play another Hive. Yeah, I think this is the only way we can play this Hive. Maybe I should play a Duelist. Duelist is pretty good. White and Mirrex for the Duelist. This way I can buff it with the C core if I need to protect it. And then I can play Tyvar stand. Man, this is all he has. Does he not know how to play this game? GG. Don't play Mono Red. I mean, I know I'm playing an aggro deck, but come on. Mono Red has 0 dimensions of fun. And we got Spark Rupture. Terrible card. No one cares. Let's keep going. Once you achieve a rank badge, you can't lose it until the season ends. I think the season is every month rather than every rotation, so that's no fun. Proof 704 or 740. There's a lot of gems he's gonna prove on me. Alright, we're gonna go first. Look at that. We're gonna keep. Yeah, it's good enough hand to keep. Alright. Hello. Alright, let's C-core it up with the Skrelv. Tapland. Is it a soldier deck? Guess we'll find out. Slaughter Singer. Alright, if he doesn't play anything, we can corrupt him next turn. If he plays something, we might still be able to corrupt him next turn. Ossification. Okay, I can't corrupt him that way. He's gonna take out a Skrelv? No, he's not. So if he doesn't take out the Skrelv, I think I'm gonna Hive. Ooh, can't play the Tyvar stand with the mana that I have. Does that mean I want an Audacity on my Skrelv? Might as well. Can't play the Tyvar stand. No green. This is what I was saying about Mirrex. It looks good until it's not. And that's the frustrating part. Give himself something. A green mana. Well, we could attack. Right? But kind of scared. If I attack, then my Annex gets turned off. So maybe I shouldn't attack. Okay, so I gotta tap this, right? No attacks. Gotta protect the Annex. Even though I have a Skrelv out with Audacity on. It's Azorius control with a fortified beachhead. Ah, fun. Urza. You got it. Attack, attack. Can't buff, unfortunately, so I can only get the Corrupt on. But the Corrupt is on, so the Jawbone Duelist will do his thing. Oh, this is getting kind of dumb. I just need one green, right? One green ends the game, but no, not gonna happen. My stone and weak stone. Oh boy, I can't actually do anything against this, so he's gonna kill the Annex probably. Yeah. My protection doesn't do anything, huh? Oh well. Poor Annex. Frontliner. This is white. No, this is colorless. Alright, that's a GG. I'm gonna leave. We faced against an artifact deck where Skrelv is completely useless, and we did not draw a forest. So, it's fine. We're learning how to play this deck against the weird meta that we got thrown into. Once upon a time, a host of terrible monsters came to Eldraine. And now they want you to buy the new set from Wilds of Eldraine. Oh, look, we don't even have cards. This is what we're next come to. Is anything going to happen? There it is. Wow, look at that. C-Core, 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 Hive, Hive, Audacity. Opponent goes first. This seems a horrible hand to keep. Alright, there's a slightly better hand, but we have an Audacity with no creature to play on it. So, time to put that back, I guess. Keep 6. White. Swooping Lookout. He's swooping, alright. What the heck? This is a weird card. Also, as an artifact. I guess we are playing the Brothers War, and... Is Brothers War even in here? I don't think so. I think this is a Phyrexian all will be one meta. So everything is going to be an artifact. Search for a basic land. Orzhov. Guess we'll get the Slaughter Singer on. We'll become a 2-2, right? 2-2 just trades with the 2-1. What am I gonna do? Not trade? Come on. That's not right. But they can do whatever they want. Whenever another artifact into the battlefield under your control, gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. That's just the end of turn, right? So that doesn't really do anything. This one, only others. So I don't actually get to do anything with this. Take all that. If I attack with this, it'll double block and kill my Slaughter Singer. I don't really want that to happen, so... Let's see if you want a single block. He does double block. I get to kill one of those. This is almost like I'm playing a draft game. Because all the weird cards that's coming up. And we have a Venerated Rotpriest with nothing to trigger it. Phyrexian, you can throw get +2. +1/+1, not +2. So, well, I mean, these are all dead cards anyways. If I attack with this becomes a 2/3. Does that do anything? You just block, right? Turns into a 2/3. I don't think I have haste. Or 2/5. He does block. Nothing happens. Fan-freaking-tastic. Alright, so we'll get bloated. And then we'll put out a Skrelv. And then they quit. Alright, good game. I don't know what just happened there, but I guess our opponent's playing a way horrendous deck than I am. Way more horrendous deck than I am. We are on the edge. And we got another reward in tribute to the World Tree. People have been hyping that card since its pre-release. Or not pre-release, since its spoiler. And I always thought it was, you know, iffy. Maybe if it's good in Commander, but it's 3 green pips. And green is a terrible mana in Standard. Almost no deck is green. You know, not looking at the fact that I'm playing a green deck. And this is actually a pretty good hand, so I'm going to keep. But yeah, almost no deck is green. Black, huh? Do they have removal right away? Well, first of all, Thicket for sure. Would I care if they remove the Rotpriest, or would I care if they remove the Skrelv? Well, this gives them a poison anyways. So I think that's good enough. Rakdos. Hey, is he gonna try to infinite combo me? Spite. Alright, get a Toxic right away. Let's put out the C core first. We'll tap to add white for Skrelv. This way we can protect Skrelv with the Tyvar. Sack a creature, draw a card, huh? Back up 1 on himself. Transform. When it dies, each opponent sack an artifact or creature. So, cost 4 or 3 to transform. That's no fun. Is it now? We can play Slaughter Singer. And I guess we just pass turn. Opponent goes first, so we don't get the tempo off. This is a weird ass deck. It's probably gonna transform this. But hey, it's not vigilant, so I'll just take those damages. Yeah, that's... I don't know how relevant that card is if he attacks. No, see, he doesn't attack. He does attack. Weird. Is it a backup deck? What is he doing? Just make a decision. Well, you done messed up now. Wow, okay. It doesn't want me to tap my Skrelvs for some reason. Let's see. Add white, right? Add white. Add green. Add green. No. There you go. Alright, so I can put an Audacity on my Slaughter Singer and attack through. I think it's pretty good. Look at that, trample. What are you gonna do? No blocks. It's 5. And a Toxic. We're in 2 Toxic. And our opponent is corrupted. Glistening Goremonger. That's a weird card. I don't know why. I don't know in what realm this card could be good, but that might be cost of price or off guard. No attacks. Watch, no attacks. Yeah, there it comes. Huh, I can just take this out. I can just take that out. So, should I just take this out? It's a lot of mana open. Probably a removal, but I have a Skrelv, so removal don't do anything. And this is only when it dies. So if I remove it, it doesn't die. And the rope comes. Zeus-ish. Our opponent thinks he's Zeus-ish, but he's really just not playing the best cards. I mean, to be fair, right? They might not have the best cards. These kind of meta are made for decks that are trying to get into Arena. But I don't know. This feels like a draft deck. He does have this jiggly slime thing. Deal 4 damage to his own creatures. Okay. What? Why would he do that? Resolve. I'll just sack his Annex. That was the whole plan I had anyways. Okay, so he removed it for me and killed a card for himself? That's fair. Alright, this is going to be a 3-3. Can't easily block it. Guess he will block the 3-3 because it's not trampled. And he'll sack it to draw a card. Fantastic. You have no board. And you're on 5 Toxic. I wonder how this works. It can be blocked by a creature of that color. So if he declared block, and I use it on Solar Singer, would it drop the block? I don't know. Never tried it. It sounds dumb. It's like protection. If they already block and you give a protection, it doesn't do anything. Stoke the Flame to my face. Okay. Yeah, okay, get out of here, you. What deck was that? That was just horrendous. Alright, we got a bunch of those. We finished all 3 of the rewards. We got Invasion of Chandelar. Where is Chandelar? Looks cool. Enter the battlefield, return up to 3 permanent cards from the graveyard to your hand. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a permanent from your hand onto... Wow. That's a 5-mana commander card right there. You never see this in Standard, but in Commander, this card will look crazy good. Anyways, so that's usually where I stop, but, you know, because I finished all 3 win quests, but we have some time. Let's keep going a little bit more. On the Edge seems like a good idea type of game. I don't know why Arena has these Midweek Magic. I don't know what happened to music, but they only have these Midweek Magic for 2-3 days. Your last wish. My last wish is for Arena to not suck. We're gonna go first with a Rotpriest into a bunch of cards that are not very good, but I'm gonna keep. I'm not really looking to win anymore, so I'm just gonna lose. Do they have a turn 1 removal? Anyways, like I was saying, this game would have been a lot better if they have these Midweek Magic throughout. They do have a turn 1 removal. Do I just lose now because I don't have a turn 2 play? Alright, if I don't draw a land next turn, I'll just quit. Very low odds of a turn 2 removal. And I do draw something. Skrelv. Buff the Skrelv. I don't have land, so that's why I'm playing very aggressively. Terramorphic Expanse. I didn't even know this was in Marching Machines. Alright, look at that. I don't want to play the Slaughter Singer, but I also don't want to attack with Skrelv just to have it die. I will. Alright, time to give it Hexproof. Time to give it Hexproof again. I don't know what I'm doing. This game is not going to be fun. Look at that. Elspeth. Elspeth's Mite. GG. I have no cards in hand anyways. Mana screwed. Went against basically a tech against aggro, so not gonna end up well, but it's okay. I don't think that game was lost because of our opponent's hand. It was lost because we got mana screwed. Alright, so we didn't draw lands for 2 turns, so we were stuck on 2 lands for 4 turns. Alright, opponent goes first this time. We don't have 1 drop, which is weird, but we have Hive. So I'm gonna keep. Not the best keep, but I'm gonna try it out. Green. Green black. Scrapboard. Interesting. So let's get a Jawbone Duelist out. Galissa. He's got 1 mana. And he's got the rope. So this is going to give it +2/+2, making it a 2/1 toxic. That's not good enough. So maybe I'll just hold a Tyvar stand. But that means my Rotpriest will be pretty good if I attack with it. Destroy target enchantment. So, depending on how he blocks. Wow. Our opponent has everything. Oh, this is first strike, Death Touch, right? So... I feel like this will just die from another Bushwhack. Maybe he has another Bushwhack. Everything goes wrong when opponent goes first. I think we won every game because we went to go first. Is Shieldred in the meta? I don't think Shieldred is, right? Shieldred's Brothers War. And Brothers War is not in here. No, Brothers War is in here. Huh. I should have known. I have Brushland. But I didn't really see that many cards from Brothers War in most decks. Okay, attack with Galissa. I do not agree with that. But I guess he wants to draw a card. Obliterator. I don't know what happened to the sound. But okay, he's gonna obliterate me. I can't actually play Skrelv and Rotpriest, huh? Because I could play Skrelv, but I think I'll die in like 2 turns. So, yeah, GG. Aggroed out. This deck cannot take out Obliterator. Even the, what is it called? The Annex Sentry, it only targets 3 or less, and Obliterator costs 4. So, yeah, that was no bueno for us. 1 more game. Well, I'm going to lose 1 more game before I leave. It doesn't really matter, because this is an aggro deck, and if they keep giving us bad draws and go second, we don't have a chance. The Platypus God. We got to go first. This is not a good draw, but it's also... This is a bad draw, actually, because we got 1 Murex, which means that all these white spells cannot be played after the first turn the Murex drops. And we'll just be dead. Alright. Still Murex, but now a Brushland. And we get to put back, I guess, a Sentry? Maybe the Audacity. But Audacity is the only thing we're playing next turn? I don't know. Maybe the Audacity, because when we Chorus, Slaughter Singer, and then hopefully we draw another land for Annex Sentry or Bloated Contaminator. Our opponent looks to be Rakdos. No, not Rakdos. What is it called again? Golgari. At least the Avatar. But they are actually playing Rope Tribal. We got turn 1 Rope right there. I mean, you think after all that decision you made with the mulligan, you know what you're going to play. Gain 1 life. You got it. You got the life. But I'm gonna slaughter your life. What? Untap target land. Untap. Choose target battle. Remove a defense counter. Otherwise, put it. What? I've never even seen this card. I don't know how it got there. So I want to attack first, see if he blocks, right? Or do I want to Toxic him right away? Anyways, I can corrupt him right now. I think that's probably the best idea. And the quit. GG. So yeah, we got the tempo on, and then I don't even know what else I have, but our opponent doesn't want to see it through the end. So there you go. There's the On the Edge deck. It's still standard legal, but I would not recommend playing this on standard. I would rather have probably Tamiyo safekeeping, and then also have the green-white tap land, because we were missing mana at a lot of points, right? The Audacity seems like a fun card, but 4 off is a stretch. And also, if you have 4 Skrelv Hive, definitely run 4 Skrelv Hive. It's very good. So, in the sense, this deck is very strong in the meta. Maybe not against the current meta. You know, there's not a lot of rotation happening, so it's going to be kind of tricky. But if you can land Skrelv off on turn 1, or if you can play, if you can be on the play, that's what I'm trying to say. If you can go first, this deck is still very strong contender for top meta deck. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.